My name is Tanja Schulze. I'm a former student of Friedrich Schiller University, Jena, Germany, and I've been a fellow since 1999, which is many years ago. For me, the Melton Foundation means, in one way, a network of people that connect on common issues and on a lot of friendship. Just the time we spend together makes us grow stronger together and makes us tackle issues, or at least discuss later on tackle issues of global relevance or even regional, just regional or local relevance. And on another level, it's great to always come back and meet friends, and it's almost like a family, even though that's a very reserved term, but yeah, it feels like that. I think how the Melton Foundation has influenced me is so manifold, basically. There's so many things that I've done because I have been part of this network. My current job relates directly back to my time with the Melton Foundation. I work in Indo-German relations, so India figures prominently. At the same time, just being very open, trying to work in an international environment, trying to discuss many things with many people to get opinions before I form my own. That definitely has its base, its root in the Melton Foundation. Global citizenship for me means responsibility for our world, really. If I define it, citizenship as such as something where a human takes initiative, takes responsibility for things happening around him on a small scale, on a larger scale. And then global obviously, points to the larger scale. So for me, that means that we're aware of what's happening around us. And we try to do something to make, life worthwhile for all of us. It's a big goal. On a smaller scale, it really means being informed, trying to relate to others as if they were your own kin, basically, and trying to do something together. Yeah. I think the Melton Foundation is a good setup to grow global citizens in the sense that, first of all, it brings people together from different areas, from different countries, but also areas because of the different fields that we come from in our studies and the different backgrounds we just have from, by birth almost. And doing that and making people voluntarily talk and talk about stuff that is of concern to them, each and every one of them, and then working together on, discussing things and then working together on trying to address some of these issues, be they local with an international feedback or influence, or be they really international and big. That's where I think we do that already in the Melton Foundation, and we try to do that even more in the years to come. So far, I'm very happy I'm at this Global Citizenship Conference because a lot of activity is around those issues that are there. We are looking at, as case studies almost, at very localized issues. But if you look at it in a deeper way, you see that the issues that are being addressed are there also in our own localities, really. That some of these issues might seem very isolated, but they have a larger meaning to all of us. And that's where realizing that through our workshops and the talks that we've been hearing so far just triggers that even more, that there's something out there that we all should be doing, looking into at least, yeah. For a continuation of the Global Citizenship Conferences, I think I'd like just to have these workshops continue, like to see us getting more exposure, even more exposure to people from different countries, from regions that we hardly ever look at, which is something that's already happening here. Meeting people, meeting organizations from other countries, really, and just deepening our understanding about each other. And hopefully one or two or many of us taking away some things that make them start their own initiatives. What I take away is that I want to pay more attention, even more attention to things happening around. And at my current life stage, I think I'm more and more in a position to also, and feel more empowered also to possibly look at what I can do on a small scale, on a voluntary basis. So that's what I'm going to try to look into, to see are there any niches that I feel the pull, as it was mentioned in one of the sessions. So we'll see about that, and I'll report back. One thing I might have just expressed in my voice, but not so much, said it really, is that I'm very excited about how things are going, how things are developing in the Melton Foundation, how we're really scaling up and, trying to reach more people, trying to understand better what's actually, happening in the world around us. Also in those few untouched places that are still there. And that's something that I appreciate a lot.